a humble rise from Kinston. In the heart of Kinston, North Carolina, where basketball dreams are born in dusty gyms and cracked concrete courts, a quiet storm was brewing. He didn't roar. He didn't trash talk. He didn't need to. Brandon Ingram let his game do all the talking, and believe me, it spoke volumes. Born on September 2nd, 1997, Brandon was just a skinny kid from a small town. But under that soft-spoken shell, there lived a competitor, a killer with a calm face. His father, Donald Ingram, owned a local gym. That's where Brandon's story truly began. Before school, after school, long arms, quick release, endless reps. At Kinston High School, he wasn't just good, he was unstoppable. For state championships. Count them, 4. Every time the lights came on, Brandon delivered. Silky jumper. Ice in the veins. But even with the spotlight on him, he never changed. He didn't chase clout. He didn't flex. While others posted highlights, Brandon crafted his legend in silence. By senior year, the whole nation wanted him. North Carolina, Kansas, Kentucky. But he made a decision that surprised everyone. Brandon Ingram chose Duke. Coach K's brotherhood. 1 year. 1 shot. 1 step closer to the dream. This wasn't a loud arrival. It was a quiet warning to the world. Brandon Ingram is coming. And he's nothing like you've seen before. Duke University. The one-and-done assassin. When Brandon Ingram stepped onto the campus at Duke University, the spotlight finally caught up to him. Coach Mike Krzyzewski had seen legends walk through those halls. Grant Hill, Kyrie Irving, Zion Williamson. Now, it was Brandon's turn. He arrived a little late in the season, physically, emotionally, skinny, quiet, a freshman finding his rhythm. But once he adjusted, it was over. Game by game, he grew more dangerous. A 6'9" sniper with arms like vines and footwork like poetry. He wasn't just a scorer, he was a matchup nightmare. Too long for guards. Too quick for bigs. And when he pulled up for 3, defenders could only pray. Ingram averaged 17 points per game in his lone season at Duke. But stats didn't tell the full story. What he showed was potential. Raw, undeniable, terrifying potential. He didn't scream for attention. He didn't flex after dunks. He just delivered, again and again. By March, NBA scouts weren't just watching, they were drooling. Some compared him to Kevin Durant. Others said he was a silent assassin, the kind of player who slips past you until you realize he's already killed your momentum. After 1 year, Brandon declared for the NBA draft. No drama, no theatrics, just a calm exit from college and a quiet step toward the biggest stage in the world. He wasn't the loudest name in the draft, but everyone in the league knew if Ingram figures it out, he could be something truly special. Draft night and the LA pressure cooker. It was June 23, 2016, the night where dreams are made or broken. Inside the Barclays Center, the lights were blinding. The stakes, higher than ever. One by one, the NBA's future stars waited, suited up, hearts pounding beneath $1,000 jackets. And then, the moment. With the second pick in the 2016 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Brandon Ingram from Duke University. It was official. The skinny kid from Kinston was headed to Hollywood. But LA wasn't just any team. This was the Lakers. Magic, Kareem, Kobe, the weight of banners and legends. And now, Brandon had to carry that legacy on his 190-pound frame. The pressure was immediate. The lights hotter. The cameras closer. The comparisons louder. Some fans wanted him to be the next KD. Others saw him as a project. But Ingram? He said nothing. He just worked. His rookie season was filled with growing pains, tough nights, cold shooting stretches, physical mismatches. But quietly, Ingram was learning. Behind the scenes, he was in the gym at midnight. Watching film, studying, waiting for the game to slow down. And by year 2, it did. Brandon's confidence grew. He attacked the rim with more force. The jumper got smoother. The numbers started rising. But the noise never stopped. Because in 2018, a hurricane hit LA, and his name was LeBron James. The arrival of the King shifted everything. The offense, the media, the expectations. And somewhere in that chaos, Ingram was still fighting to prove he belonged. He had flashes, 36-point games, lockdown defense, fearless drives. But the whispers were getting louder. Was he a future star or just a trade piece? The trade that changed everything. New Orleans and the breakout year. Sometimes, in order to grow, you have to be let go. In the summer of 2019, Brandon Ingram's world shifted. The Los Angeles Lakers were chasing a championship, and to get Anthony Davis, they had to give up the future. That future was Brandon Ingram. Along with Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart, Ingram was shipped to the New Orleans Pelicans. Just like that, he went from Hollywood shadow to the heart of the Bayou. Many thought he'd fade into obscurity, a forgotten piece in a blockbuster trade. But Brandon? He saw it differently. This wasn't a punishment. It was a reset. In New Orleans, there were no bright lights. No LeBron. No legacy to carry. Just basketball and silence. The perfect environment for a silent star to explode. And explode he did. Ingram came out of the gates on fire. Confident. Smooth. Dangerous. His handle was tighter. His decisions sharper. And that jumper? Lethal. He averaged over 23 points per game. Made his first All-Star team. And for the first time, the world started to see what he could really be. No longer the skinny kid lost in the shuffle. No longer a project. Brandon Ingram had arrived. And he wasn't done yet. He played with purpose, with poise, and with a chip on his shoulder the size of Staples Center. Reporters praised his growth. Coaches admired his calm. Teammates trusted his leadership. And the fans? They embraced him. This was his team now. His city. His identity. Becoming a leader through injuries, Zion's absence, and quiet greatness. New Orleans had hope. It had youth. It had talent. And it had Zion Williamson. The NBA world turned its eyes to the Pelicans, expecting showtime in the South. But while Zion's highlight dunks grabbed headlines, it was Brandon Ingram holding things together. Because when Zion went down, again and again, it was Ingram who showed up. Game after game, season after season, he kept the Pelicans afloat. He wasn't loud about it. No outbursts. No drama. Just work. When injuries hit the roster, when losses piled up, when the media started doubting, Ingram stood tall. Quietly. Consistently. Maturely. He wasn't just scoring anymore. He was leading. He became the steady hand in a storm. A mid-range maestro. A go-to-bucket in clutch moments. Coaches trusted him. Young teammates looked up to him. And the front office? They knew his value. Ingram played through ankle sprains. Fought through slumps. Endured the endless sighing questions. But never once did he let it rattle him. His numbers were elite. 24, 25, sometimes 30 points a night. On elite efficiency. But he never begged for attention. Never needed the spotlight. In a league obsessed with noise, Brandon Ingram chose silence and let his game speak. Music shifts. Slow horns or deep synths. Symbolizing power through quiet strength. He wasn't chasing headlines. He was building something. A culture. A standard. A legacy. Because leadership isn't always loud. Sometimes it's calm, composed, and deadly efficient. That's Brandon Ingram.